I am here at Campbell Elementary with actually one of my friends, but she's got such a special role here at Campbell Elementary. Why don't you introduce yourself and just tell us what your role is? What do you do here at Campbell?
I'm Olivia Ruthstrom. I am the instructional coach here for kindergarten through fifth grade, all subjects. I work primarily supporting my teachers as far as their planning process and lesson building and resources, as well as working with them through PLCs and any type of coaching that they need, along with other duties.
You do have an incredibly important role, and it's a role where it's mainly you working with teachers.
Yes.
You do work with kids,
yes,
but the main role is to support the teachers.
Yes.
Isn't that like a great thing that schools are starting to do? It's fabulous. How would you describe the culture and the environment here at Campbell?
Campbell has a very family-oriented, strong community culture. We have been open for 25 years, going on 26. And immediately, this is just my first year here, but immediately I was immersed in this amazing, loving, family-like community, because Greatwood is so tight-knit and everybody knows everybody.
Yes.
And everybody is friends with everybody, and the kids play sports together and the parents do lunches and dinners together and everybody plays together. And that comes into the schools. And so these kids are raised together, and it's really a beautiful, cool thing to see.
And it's rare.
It's very rare.
It is very rare.
It's very rare.
And and I've said this in my videos before, but the school where your home, the schools that are zoned to your home are extremely important.
Yes.
They are not all created equal. No. And the schools have everything to do with resale value. And it doesn't matter if you don't have a kid in the schools or not. Your home is still zoned to those schools. And it is important to know about those schools, because that is your resale value. It's also going to determine the climate of your community. So you did a very good job, just telling us about that.
Yes.
What are some goals that you have for this school or for the students over the next few years?
So we are rolling out the Ron Clark initiative starting next year. Every kiddo will be able to slide into a house. If you're not familiar with Ron Clark, the Ron Clark Academy is a nonprofit middle school in Atlanta, Georgia. And they work kind of off like a Harry Potter situation, where kids have a house and they earn house points and they do challenges and we have parties, and it's building positive behavior in and out of the school. So when a kiddo leaves Campbell Elementary, they are representing Campbell in all aspects of our campus in their community. So if you see a kiddo at HEB who's holding the door and using their manners and being polite and respectful, you know they go to Campbell. He has a book called The Essential 55, and it's the official 55 rules of life. And it's as simple as yes ma'am, no ma'am, shaking hands and making eye contact when you meet somebody, all the way to the bigger things like job interviews and things, because really you're interviewing your entire life, right? Even if it's not for a job. You're representing your family and all those types of things. So Campbell has the community to do Ron Clark with. The parents are completely bought in. The parents are completely supportive. The community is supportive, and the kids will go all out. So and so that is our big goal moving forward, starting 2025, 2026.
What inspired you to get into education? I mean, I know you were a classroom teacher, but now she has this role. What kind of inspired you to just jump into all that?
Yes. So my major is actually speech pathology, but I knew I always wanted to work in a school setting. And I was like, well, then why not just be a teacher? So I got my alternative certification and I never looked back.
Oh my God.
I started as a paraprofessional and I loved that. And then I went into the classroom at that school, which I loved as well. And I've kind of just been climbing ever since.
What do you love most about your job?
I love supporting the teachers and getting to work with them. I'm really big on like the data and the instruction and the curriculum, but seeing it all, because our teachers are, y'all, if you don't know Campbell teachers, they are the most knowledgeable, and they have so many tools in their back pocket. And it is just a wealth of knowledge here. We work really, really well together, but it's just that constant reinforcer of we can do this and we can do this together and we can make it fun. And we can get kids engaged and just upping the ante, because we can always be better.
What would you want a family considering moving over here to know?
That we are going to love your kid, no matter where they came from, no matter where they started, no matter, excuse me, no matter where they're at. Whether that is a learning disability, whether that is they are GT, whether that is they're really young for their grade, no matter there's a lot of factors that play into all the different scenarios that come with education. But when they come to Campbell, they are a Campbell kid.
If you are thinking about moving to Greatwood, I know that Miss Ruthstrom would be happy to reach out to you, answer any questions you may have. So without further ado, thank you for watching. See you soon.
Thank you.